Yamunachiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamunachiravanachari Yamunachiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjanam Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjanam Yamunachiravanachari Yamunachiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Shtotrashata Isi Bhaktivedanta Swami Shila Prabhupada Ki Jai Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So continuing to read Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 9, text number 1. Brahma Uvacha Yataha Asi Me Adya Suchirat Nanu Dehabhajam Na Nyayate Bhagavataha Gatihi Iti Avadyam Na Anyat Tvat Asti Bhagavan Api Tat Na Shudham Maya Gunam Vyatikarat Yad Uru vibhasi. Brahmovacha. Yatosi medya suchirananudha bhajam. Nagyayate bhagavatir gatiricavadyam. Nanyatvatasti bhagavan apitanna shudham. Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi. Brahmovacha. Gyatosi medya suchirananudha bhajam. Nadyayate bhagavato gatiritiravadhyam. Nanyatvatasti bhagavan apitanna shudham. Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi. Brahmovacha. Yatosi medya suchirananudha bhajam. Nagyayate bhagavato gatirich avadyam. Nanyatvatasti bhagavan apitanna shudham. Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi. Brahmovacha. Cold? Hot? It's hot? It's cold. What?
Brahmovacha. Yatosi medya suchirananudha bhajam. Nanyayate bhagavato gatirityavadyam. Nanyatvarasti bhagavan apitanna shudham. Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi.
Brahmovacha.
Nagyayate bhagavato gatirityavadyam.
Nanyatvarasti bhagavan apitanna shudham.
Nanyatvarasti bhagavan apitanna shudham.
Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi.
Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi.
Yatosi medya suchirananudha bhajam. Bhagavato gatiricavadyam. Nanyatvatasti bhagavan apitanna shudham. Maya guna vyatikarat yaturur vibhasi. Ladies. Brahmovacha. Yatosi medya suchirananudha bhajam. Yayate bhagavato gatiricavadyam. Nanyatvatasti bhagavan apitanna shudham. Maya guna vyatikaradya durur vibhasi. Brahma uvacha. Lord Brahma said, Gyataham, known. Asi, you are. Me, by me. Adya, today. Suchirat, after a long time. Nanu, but. Deha bhajam, or one who has a material body. Na, not. Gyayate is known. Bhagavataham, of the personality of Godhead. Gatihi, course. Iti, so it is. Avadyam, great offense. Nanyat, known beyond. Tvat, you. Asti, there is. Bhagavan, O my Lord. Api, even though there is. Tad, anything that may be. Na, never. Shudham, absolute. Maya, material energy. Guna vyatikarat, because of the mixture of the modes of Yat, to which. Uruhu, transcendental. Vibhasi, you are. Translation and commentary of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Lord Brahma said, O my Lord, today after many years of penance, I have come to know about you. Oh, how unfortunate the embodied living entities are that they are unable to know your personality. My Lord, you are the only noble object because there is nothing supreme beyond you. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. You exist at the supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter. The highest peak of the ignorance of the living entities who are conditioned by material bodies is that they are unaware of the supreme cause of the cosmic manifestation. Different people have different theories regarding the supreme cause, but none of them are genuine. The only supreme cause is Vishnu, and the intervening impediment in the illusory energy of the Lord. The Lord has employed His wonderful material energy in manifesting many wonderful distractions in the material world. And the conditioned soul illusioned by the same energy are thus enabled to know the supreme cause. The most stalwart scientists and philosophers therefore cannot be accepted as wonderful. They only appear wonderful because they are instruments in the hands of the illusory energy of the Lord. Under illusion, the general mass of people deny the existence of the Supreme Lord and accept the foolish products of illusory energy as supreme. One can know the supreme cause, the personality of Godhead, by the causeless mercy of the Lord which is bestowed upon the Lord's pure devotees like Brahma and those in the disciplic succession. By acts of penance only was Lord Brahma able to see the Garpatakashaya Vishnu, and by realization only could be understand the Lord as He is. Brahma was extremely satisfied upon observing the magnificent beauty and opulence of the Lord, and he admitted that nothing can be comparable to Him. Only by penance can one appreciate the beauty and opulence of the Lord, and when one is acquainted with that beauty and opulence, he is no longer attracted by any other. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita Param Drishtva Nivartate. Foolish human beings who do not endeavor to investigate the supreme beauty and opulence of the Lord are here condemned by Brahma. It is imperative that every human being try for such knowledge, and if anyone does not do so, his life is spoiled. Anything that is beautiful and opulent in the material sense is enjoyed by those living entities who are like crows. Crows always engage in picking at rejected garbage, whereas the white ducks do not mix with the crows. Rather, they take pleasure in transparent lakes with lotus flowers, surrounded by beautiful orchards. Both crows and ducks are undoubtedly birds by birth, but they are not the same feather. Omagyanati Mirandis Yagyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Omiritanjana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shimati Bhakti Vikasha Swami Tinmine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Brahmo Vacha Gyatosi Medya Shuchirana Nudeha Bhajam Najayate Nagyayate Bhagavato Gatir Aitya Vadyam Nanyatvatasti Bhagavan Apitanna Shudham Maya Guna Vyatikaradya Turur Vibhasi. Lord Brahma said, "O my Lord, today after many years of penance I have come to know about you. Oh, how unfortunate embodied living entities are that I am unable to know your personality. My Lord, you are the only noble object because there is nothing supreme beyond you. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. You exist in the supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter." So, this is a purport. Srila Prabhupada told us that the people who have knowledge doesn't mean they have real knowledge. The many people, like scholars, the professors, like some very educated people, they have so much knowledge how to gratify our senses and how to be materially advanced in this material world. But this doesn't mean they have really knowledge about our purpose of life. Like Prabhupada told, they have this word, philosoph. But Prabhupada sometimes he uses philosoph, like this is fools, like philosoph, because externally it looks like they have a really very important education, they have so much knowledge, but ultimately everything is like some beautiful jewels in the head of serpents. Sometimes we see the people is very educated and they can speak about many topics, they can elaborately give an explanation for many subjects, and you became attracted because this is also the knowledge is attractive. They have this Bhagavan, we have six, the most opulences, yes, six the most famous opulences. One of these opulences is knowledge. It means the person who have a knowledge, he became attracted. And this is professors, this very intelligent class of men, of human beings, they also are attracted by another living entities. And of course, it's natural, and of course we have also this attraction. But actually, sometimes this looks like a serpent. Serpent is very dangerous. The snake is very dangerous, and you already know that better avoid this association with the snake. But if there's some beautiful jewel or some beautiful like a diamond is there, you became attracted by this. It is more dangerous because you're thinking this is beautiful, and you became attracted by this diamond, but serpent is there. This is like more dangerous, even serpent without these jewels on the head. So about Rajagun, because the Brahma, he prayed to Lord Shri Krishna, Lord Vishnu, that please protect me from the influence of Rajagun, because now I should create, now I should do some in the mode of passion, I should create the material world, and because of that I can be, the possibility is there that I can be under the influence of the material modes like Rajagun. And he prayed because it's very dangerous to be under the influence of like a Rajagun. And because of Rajagun, you're thinking that you are supreme, you are controller, you are enjoyer, and because of that, whatever you're doing, you only for your satisfaction. And we have this desire to enjoy, and because of that we should go to the job, and we should work hardly, very hard, and earn money for sense enjoyment. And all these beautiful fruits of our existence, material existence, like cars, the gadgets, and the beautiful houses, and it's mean everything for our own enjoyment. But still, it's amazing because we have so much examples, and we know this is not working, but still we have this desire to earn money and be happy in this material world. Even devotees, what to speak about karmas, even devotees, they have this understanding, but still they want some beautiful car, they want to take some beautiful house, and this is became more dangerous for spiritual life, because you became attracted all these so-called fruits of our beautiful, happier life in this material world. And all material world is living like this in illusion. They thinking we can work hard and we can earn money and we will be happy. But it is completely opposite. It is completely opposite our spiritual life. You should work so hard, and you have more distress and more sufferings. And you work like in India, if you go for government office for book distribution, you can see the people, they're sitting on this desk, they have a desk, and you can come like 10 o'clock, you can come 10 a.m. You will see this desk will be empty, and this person will sitting like this. And you can come after 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, he will sit, same empty desk, and he will sit like this. Even they cannot read, they don't use their phones, they only sitting like this. And you have one desk, and another desk, and another desk, and another desk, and this is people only sitting. Prabhupada also joking many times because of that. Because if you have your own business, you should work, because it is your money, you should. But the government, it means you can come, they can pay your salary at the end of month, and the salary is not big. It means you don't have interest for working hard. You should sit. But this is point, what Prabhupada told, Guru Maharaj told, all acharyas, the people, they working like anything to try to earn this money. Last time I spoke about this is the system, and you should rise early and go to the job, and should spend like 3-4 hours for this journey, and should come back. And for what? And only for so-called this enjoyment. And you working like 5-6 days a week, and at the end of week you should go to bar or restaurant, and you can drink all this alcohol. You should try to forget whatever you have this experience of working hard. And sometimes, like I have experience when I work in the famous restaurant in Russia, this called Duran. Recently I checked information about this restaurant. Now is closed, but I saw the photos. Even this is photos. They have like big how it is called, not lamp, like some. Yes, it's very big. Maybe some 10 to 15 feet, like the size, very big and very costly. And everything is marble, and it is gold, and the people who is coming to this restaurant, they can spend money. Even the bottle of champagne, like 3-4 salaries for people who is working in office. Like somebody is go to office, and he's working full month, but only the bottle of champagne is cost like 3-4 his salaries. What to speak about some premium class, or some special cognac, or some whiskey or something. And people is try to, even very rich people, they suffering anything. You can see even in the airport when you do book distribution, you can see there's the south side Delta, who is the businessmen, some artists, some famous people, like some rappers, and they coming, and they in anxiety. They in anxiety, they only came, but they in anxiety, and somebody is scolding them, like, you should be fast, where is my taxi? And another person like using this as siren, you should be fast, don't go, don't stay, don't go. You're working, like, you should be very careful because you should protect your money, because many people want to take your money by force or by some cheating, scam. And you should protect your money, you should be in a big anxiety, even you travel by the most costly, the air company, you pay 4 or 5 times more than Frontier or some Spirit, but still somebody scam you, somebody forget your baggage, somebody broke your handle in your suitcase, somebody says, go, and every time in anxiety. And of course, in the end of a week or you can go some restaurant or bar, you try to forget about this anxiety, and you're drinking a lot, and again you have more distress, and next morning. It is very, very horrible situation, but people live in this illusion, and they promote this illusion, and they thinking like, is this real happiness? But our point, we should going beyond of this tamagun, because beyond of this rajagun, we should go to sattvagun, because the sattvagun produce the knowledge. Because of sattvagun, you can perceive, you can understand what is the knowledge, what is real knowledge is. Because it looks like the people who live in rajagun, they have also knowledge, because they can manipulate the countries, they can manage some corporations, they can manage some technology. It means some knowledge is there, but this is actually not a real knowledge, because this is knowledge again for sense enjoyment. This is not knowledge for understanding what is our real position, what is our real goal of life. And because of that, this became again poisonous and dangerous. Thinking like this is knowledge can get us liberation and happiness, but it's not like this. And how we can get this the mode of goodness? We can by hearing. We can by hearing the Krishna Katha, we can increase our sattva gun. Even when you worship demigods, when we worship deities, even in this position we can do this. We can do this in Rajagun, because this activity actually in Sattva gun, but because of we have some desire to show another people see how I can worship deities, and you want to hear glorification in yourself, and you're thinking, oh, so I do this more beautiful than another people, and because of that they can admit this, and they can recognize me like a great pujari, or we can make this deity worship better than another temple, like we have some competition. And it's also Rajagun. Prabhupada told about this in some lectures, and again this is the mix with actually this looks like should be in pure Shuddha Sattva. Even the deity worship should be in Shuddha Sattva, but at least we're doing this in Sattva Gun. We have some, but sometimes we can make so much Rajagun also there, and because of that we should be very, very very careful with this. And I want to pull some texts of 4 canto, if it's possible, 4 canto, 11 chapter, text number 31. Because I want to speak about this when Rajagun is too much, because Rajagun also is required for, especially for management. This is very significant stories about Dhruva Maharaj. I like these stories because it's really very amazing. One sense, because of austerity. Again, in this text, today's text, we speak about austerity. Because of tapa, Brahma can achieve this, the beauty of Lord Shri Krishna. Because of tapasya, he can understand how Krishna is beautiful and who is Krishna and what we should do. He can understand the process of bhakti yoga and the position of Lord Shri Krishna. But another point, when for me is also very looks very beautiful when yakshas, they killed Uttanapada. Uttama. Uttanapada is his father, his brother is Uttama. Uttam, they kill him, and Dhruva Maharaj want to kill all of them because of anger. And this is understandable because he king and his brother is understandable. You want to kill who is kill your brother, this person, the killer of your brother. But when he started to kill them massively, like them so many, like one by one, thousands, and he's like almost kill like all the population of the city, the capital of Yakshas. And now this very interesting, the commentary of this. My dear king, just consider that I have said to you, which will act as medicinal treatment upon disease. Control your anger, for anger is the foremost enemy on the path of spiritual realization. I wished all good fortune for you. Please follow my instructions. And Dhruva Maharaj was a liberated soul, and actually he was not angry with anyone. But because he was the ruler, it was his duty to become angry for some time in order to keep law and order in the state. But Manu told this, okay, you are a king, but you should be careful, don't give your anger so much room, don't increase your anger. Okay, you can kill whatever the person kill, this is Yaksha, you can kill him, but why you should kill all of them? And the second paragraph of this, little bit. Yes, Dhruva Maharaj becoming angry with the miscreants was quite appropriate. There is short story in the connection about the snake who became a devotee upon instruction by Narada, who instructed him not to bite anyone anymore. You remember the story? It's very interesting. Since ordinary snake business is to fatality bite other living entities, as a devotee he was forbidden to do so. Unfortunately, people took advantage of this non-violence on the part of the snake, especially the children, who began to throw stone at him. He did not bite anyone, however, because it was the instruction of his spiritual master. After a while, when the snake met his spiritual master, Narada, he complained, I have given up the bad habit of biting innocent living entities, but they are mistreating me by throwing stones at me. Upon hearing this, Narada Muni instructed him, don't bite, but do not forget to expand your hood, as if you were going to bite. Then they will go away. Similarly, devotee is always non-violent, he is qualified with all good characteristics. But in the common world, when there is a mischief made by others, he should not forget to become angry, at least for the time being, in order to drive away the miscreants. It means we should not be under the influence of Rajagun, but we should stay, because we should not fight, we should not show our anger, but sometimes we should show our hood. It's also very, 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 very important. Because otherwise the people, they can thinking that they can do whatever they like, and it's very dangerous. You can see this is an example of the snake. Other people try to throw the stones, beat by stick, and he complaining, what I should do? I try to be humble. I try to be, because devotee should be humble, but it's same time similar like. Similarly. No, same time we should sometimes to show something, whatever it looks like a Rajagun. Like Arjuna also, he want to be very patient, very humble, and I don't want to fight, but sometimes you should do this. It's not like you became sadhu, and you became very humble, and you became very meek. The sadhu is sometimes, he should exhibit all these qualities, whatever looks like Rajagun. And the next text is also 4 canto, 12 chapter, shlok number 3. It is Kuvera, because Kuvera was the king of Yakshas. And he told, actually you have not killed the Yakshas, not have they killed your brothers, for the ultimate cause of generation and annihilation is the eternal feature of the Supreme Lord. When the master of the treasury addresses him as sinless Dhruva Maharaja, considering himself responsible for killing so many Yakshas, might have draw himself otherwise. Kuvera, however, assured him that factually he had not killed any of the yakshas. Therefore, he was not at all sinful. He did his duty as a king, as it ordered by the laws of nature. Nor should you think that your brother was killed by the yakshas, said Kuvera. He died or was killed in the due course of time by the laws of nature. Eternal time, one of the features of the Lord, is ultimately responsible for annihilation and generation. You are not responsible for such actions. This means Manu told, see, your brother died because of karma. This is Yaksha killed your brother because of karma. Why you should kill all of them? But Dhruva can tell, see, it's also by karma I want to kill all of them. And Kuvera also told like this. You can see, this is both sides is karma. Not only because of karma Yaksha killed your brother, but actually Krishna want by time he's manifested to kill by like you use you like instrument to kill all these yakshas also. It means it is both of these sides is a karma, but it means we should perform our duty. We should perform our duty regarding our position. If you are in the position of manager, if you are in a position of kshatriya, or your position of brahmana, or your position, you should perform your duty. It means you are not brahmana, you are not kshatriya, you are not manager, you are devotee, but you should perform the duty, whatever is given to you. It means we should understand that this is like a position. It's like you became president, but actually you are not president when you go back to your house. Your husband, your father, and you are a human being. But when you go to your job, you should play this role. Because you should manage, and sometimes you should chastise someone, sometimes you should inspire someone, but this is only because of your position. It's not like it's it's very strange when person to play some role and then playing role continuously, even with his kinsmen, with these friends, it looks very strange. We should understand that we should be in the position of devotee, but sometimes we should perform some duty, and we cannot avoid this. We should this. It's very difficult to, because sometimes we don't know where is the line, where is the border, how much we should go, one side or another. But we should do this, otherwise it will be again under the influence of material natures, because even all these positions like Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra or Brahmachari and so on, is also under the modes of material natures. We should recognize where is the line and should acting accordingly. And we should understand we are not doers, we are not performers. In Bhagavad Gita, we have this kartaham iti manyate, I am the doer. It means again you thinking because of you, like all these things is going on. I'm performer. I make these devotees. I did this books distribution. I did this puja. I did this temple management, and I did this. It is kartaham antimanyate. It's Prabhupada told us vimudha. Vimudha, it means big fool. It means I'm. Everyone should recognize me like a doer. But the point is not, does it mean in Sattva Guna you are not acting. It's not, does it mean in the mode of goodness you should not act or you should not perform some activity. But it changed your understanding. I'm doing this is for Krishna. I'm doing this for Krishna, for spiritual master, for parampara, and you don't want to expect some glorification, you don't expect some praise, like somebody praise you, like beautiful qualities and your greatness, and because of that, you should perform the activity, but don't forget that it is for everything for Krishna, and you are not doer. Otherwise, it will be disappointment, dissatisfaction, because in one day you can do something and there's like something going wrong, and you're thinking, oh, how it's going like this, like books is not going, and this is the temple management is not going properly, and you're cooking something, and this is something is burning, something like overcooking, something is going completely finished, and you became dissatisfied. You should perform, but everything you should understand. This is the Krishna. Is under everything is under the control of the Krishna. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to maintain proper consciousness. And many devotees, they have this mood, and when you do something, some preaching, or we'll be preaching so much, but still fruits is not there. And Guru Maharaj in one lecture, he gave an interesting analogy, because Srila Prabhupada also came in America. It looks like everyone came to welcome him. The President of America came, and very intelligent people came, and with garland, and Srila Prabhupada came. You're so great personality, offer obeisances. Of course, they should do like this, but no one came. And first of all, he lived in some rural area, and some butler, they living with some non-devotees, and they working hard, and try to organize this movement. But this is not like immediately process. It's again Rajagun. When we try to push, sometimes, of course, it's required, and the Srila Prabhupada show us example how he pushed this movement. But for ultimate goal, live peaceful and happily, very organized, without any Rajagun. He told us, even this is Vaishnava communities, even these farm projects, we should have a time to speak, to discuss, to chant more rounds, to read more, to make some festivals, to more, even some. Why? But now we see, we can see that it's very difficult even to organize. We should spend so much time to learn all this, how to grow the vegetables, how to make this tree, how to growing the trees, how to take care about cows, how to arrange the houses. All this we should learn this again. But the ultimate goal to live higher thinking and living simple. We don't know. We should know live in Rajagun and try to hard work. This is the point. This means Brahmana is working. He do some puja, he do some learnings and scholarship, all this he do, but he not working so much. And we should be also like this. But in the beginning, sometimes is required. Even some devotees, they asked our spiritual master that how is possible? Srila Prabhupada in the beginning, every time he would double it. Whatever you do book distribution, double it. It's Rajagun. It looks like Rajagun. See, we should do book distribution, but he is pushing us like a double. Why? And our Guru Maharaj told that actually he want to engage our nature, because we have the background, our background, the Rajagun. We have so much energy, so much passion, especially Western countries. So you can see the first disciples of Srila Prabhupada. They can go for Harinam for 10 hours daily. So much energy. If you not engage this energy, they can destroy everything. Actually, this I also I recognize by myself, and in the beginning, even now, some trace of this, I feel this. But in the beginning, when you have like a young body and you full your life, so you enjoy your senses and you do some job and you have so much like a potency, and you even when you go to the temple, you even brahmachari position, you should perform some devotional service. But still, this consciousness is material and very, very passionate. You want to be the big distributor. You should do many activities, some services. You want to show yourself like a great person. But if you not engage this nature in a hard, very, very intense practice, it will be ruined everything. We should engage, but this doesn't mean it just also became activity in Rajagun. But Srila Prabhupada can engage us in our bodies and our consciousness and all our whatever belongs to intelligence and everything in spiritual activity, but in very intense. It doesn't mean this activity also became like Rajagun. and the patience also is required. Even you can see the examples of great personalities like businessmen like Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. It's not does it mean they became from the birth they became very famous and they became very successful. They also working like year after year, year after year, year after year, year after year. They work, and gradually they became very famous and very rich. But it's not immediately process. It means we should be very, very conscious because of that. We should be not so patient. It is gradual process. It is sattva gun. Everything in the hands of Lord Shri Krishna. Even you can see the Brahma when he prayed for Krishna, please protect me from this influence of Rajagun. And the 4 Kumaras came and he told you should make this progeny, make this population of this material world. They deny, no, we don't want to go this Rajagun. We want to stay as brahmachari, we want to perform some tapasya, we want to study this Veda, what we should. And immediately he became angry. You can see, Brahma became angry and Rudra came. It's because of his anger. Because it's not going like we like. Even this is ultimate, the goal is good. Even in commentary, Srila Prabhupada told, you can deny the advice of your own father if it is for Krishna. Because they told, it's not like you don't want to do this because you don't like, because you're in Tamagun. You don't like to engage yourself in Rajagun because you want to go to Shuddha Sattva. In Prabhupada told is bona fide, is no problem with this. And this 4 Kumaras was right. So we can cultivate this Sattva gun even if we will stay in Tamagun or Rajagun. Why? How? It means we should follow our prescribed duties. It means you stay even like Shudra, but you perform your duty, even you like this or you don't like this, but you still will perform. And this is Sattva gun. Because you're doing this because of duty, because you don't have another choice. I'm doing this because of my master, or my spiritual master, my king, my boss. I do my seva, whatever is according to my Varna and Ashrama, and because of that I cultivate my Sattva gun. And this is our sadhana. And interesting point, the Srila Prabhupada told that actually we should perform some austerity, but our austerity is not like this, some severe austerity. Even when you're chanting 16 rounds without offenses, even you rise early and you taking Ora Prasapa, is our austerity. And he told that even if you will do all these simple things like sadhana, and everyone will do like this in temple. The brahmacharis, the managers, the pujaris, the cookers, if all devotees will do this properly, it will be Krishna consciousness. You will be in Krishna consciousness, no problem. No quarreling, no hypocrisy, no problem. If everyone will chant 16 rounds without offenses and do all sadhana properly. He told us this is the technique of management, because they have so many guidance how to manage. This is some books. There's seven. How it is good. Yes, 7 habits, like many of them. They have some Covey. Many devotees, they use this also, especially Stephen Covey. And in Russia, it's very, very, very famous. They even like great personalities, some spiritual masters, they give the lectures because of this, how to engage this management. But Srila Prabhupada told, if you will chant properly 16 rounds without offenses, you will be in Krishna consciousness. You can be linked with Krishna. Recently, the devotees, they show me like my chanting of my japa. Like they show me this record how I chanting my rounds. I was shocked. How is possible? Like I know this, I chanting bad sometimes when I tired, when I don't sleep enough, and sometimes my mind is going like much more intense than usually. But when I heard this record, when I chanting this my rounds, I was horrible, you know, this 1 minute, second minute, third minute, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, for a long time. I chanting very badly. And next day I start to chant more conscious. And I feel it's amazing. It's such a big difference when you're chanting. Try to control your mind, try to hear whatever you pronounce. So big difference. It's like you was so completely thirsty and then you drink the water. This water so sweet. It is like even this water is not like some special water. Simple water, but you drink this water, it is so sweet because you were so thirsty. You forget the taste of water. And when you chant as much as possible properly, you feel the taste. And you feel how it's working, the Krishna consciousness. Why this devotee told like this? Why we should go to that side? And it means for you it became more understandable, even complicated things. Because before you cannot understand why like this, why I get this, why he speak like this, why we should do like this. It's difficult because you didn't see the plan, Krishna plan. You don't see the plan, and you cannot accept the plan because you not accept. You cannot understand why ignorance. Because you don't have divine knowledge, you don't have a link with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But if you're chanting this, you can understand. If you can chant properly, you can understand it is because of this. You can do this. It is more understandable. It is Brahman. Brahman position is mean you can understand how it's going on. Is this the position of Brahman? He's never complain because he know how it's going on. He know everything under the guidance of Lord Shri Krishna. He don't complain. He's understand everything is under control. And we can do our service very intense. We can do so many things, but the point we should be in Krishna consciousness. It's not like we should construct many buildings and do so much activities and run here and there. It's not the purpose of life. We should be in Krishna consciousness. We should understand I'm not doer. Everything under the guidance of Lord Shri Krishna. And everything will be very easy. Even yesterday when I do this grass cutting by this device, I thinking that this really, if you do this 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, but if you change your mood and you can do, I am doing this for Krishna. I am doing this because Guru Maharaj will come and I should do this properly. Everything became Krishna consciousness. And everywhere you became joyful. You think, it's very nice. I want to do this more accurately. I want to do this more clean because Guru Maharaj will come and he will be pleased with this. And because of that, you feel happiness because of the cutting in grass. It's amazing. You cutting grass. I saw the watch. It was 7:30. It means I start to cut. It was 4:30. It was 7:30. It is 3 hours, and I think it's like how's possible? Time is finished so fast, and it's not possible. I only like this little bit. I changed a few times the string. I put the gas, and really 3 hours. This is very fast finished. Because you try to maintain this consciousness. This is not for sense enjoyment. Which kind of sense enjoyment? You cut the grass. Which kind of sense enjoyment? This is not so enjoyable. But if you change the mood, it became completely opposite. You have happiness. You feel the happiness, and any activity is same. Because in Rajagun, it means you're very inspired to do something, to organize something, to build something, to do something. But it's in the beginning, but then you have dissatisfaction because you cannot do every time and everything is perfect. Sometimes imperfectness also will come. Sometimes your body is not working properly, the circumstances is not good, and this, and you feel dissatisfaction. This is poison actually. And this is very dangerous. Okay. I spoke almost whatever I like to speak. I have a few minutes. I want to speak a little bit more about austerity, but if somebody have questions, if we can ask. If you don't have questions, we can speak a little bit more about austerity.
Hare Krishna. I don't really have a question. It's just like a comment about what you were saying about like how you were cutting this grass and you were just finding happiness just by cutting grass. I was talking to one of my old friends yesterday, and he was asking me, so like, what do you do in your life? Because like it's been like 2 years since I like spoke to him or something like that. And I was like explaining to him, like, yeah, I just do the same thing every day, wake up at 4, explain the brahmachari life. And he's like, so you don't ever get bored? And I when he said that, I was like, I thought about it. I was like, wow, I didn't even like think of that. Like I didn't even think of the like word bored. Like I haven't heard that in such a long time. I didn't even like think about it. I was like, no, I don't really get bored. I mean, I do the same thing every day, but like still, like I'm not bored. I'm like always like it's like really no time to be bored. Like it's like even though we do the same thing every day, somehow or another it's like never boring. And like he just couldn't understand that. He was like, it was like pretty far out for him. And I also forgot like, wow, the word bored. I was like couldn't even like conceive of it. I was like, wow. But yeah, that was like, it was like in relation to the distribution.
Sometimes you can be bored. Sometimes you can stay in like some Suvida or Patel Brothers, and this is people is coming and you speak them same, oh, where are you from? Majama, Saruche, all this is same, and this is people deny you like anything. But last time me and Rishi Kumar was there, and we asked some people, can you bring some mango lassi for us? Because we didn't take lunch for us, we only take breakfast, and we think this was hot, and we want to take something, and they can, okay. And one person like left, he told, okay, yes, Prabhu, I will take. And he's like, deny, he left. Another person came and he told, Prabhu, now is the mango lassi is finished. When they will make new one, the workers, they bring to you, because I already paid. And he left. It was maybe like 12 o'clock. And after maybe 1 hour, we'll see. And other people also have like mango lassi. It means mango lassi was there. But he cheated us, he told us, mango lassi is not there, as paid, they will bring you. I think if they tell you, like, I will purchase tomorrow, or maybe next time, okay, this is understandable. But when you tell, like, for brahmachari, this, I already paid, when they will come, they will bring this, they will bring for you. But he again cheat, and we're thinking, oh, this is real no love in this material world. If they do like this, it means no love. But in the end of the day, one another person, like he brought us four mango lassi. It means you can stay, you can see the people don't have interest for these books. They're cheating you, they're cheating themselves, and you became bored, because no fruits. No one want to take the Bhagavatam, no one can tell you, oh, these books are really amazing. Prabhupada did so much, and be so respectful for him. Sometimes they also speaking like this, but when you ask him about, can you take the books for your friends? Or no, Prabhu, no. I have everything, I know everything. I don't like this. And you can see, if you speak with him a little bit more, he will tell you like why you praise only Krishna, why you don't praise the Ganesh, why you speaking something against Sai Baba, because of that. If you speak a little bit more with people, there's so many misconceptions. And because of that, we don't have the results, the fruits of this is yagya, and became dissatisfied. And we don't have so much inspiration of this. But if you're doing this today for your spiritual master, you're thinking, okay, he will be pleased, and at least we should give this a chance. And it's also very good for me, because I'm speaking about Bhagavatam, I'm speaking about the Bhagavad Gita, I'm speaking about Prahlad Maharaj, I'm speaking about Shukadev Goswami, I'm speaking about Veda. I try to give this knowledge, and if you can, at least I will try. This is Sattva Gun. And again, you can be joyful. Otherwise, you became like disappointed, and sometimes even we can speak very heavy words for these people, because the disappointed is going not like how you want to make this yagya, and you became very angry, with people. You're a rascal, you don't know, I want to give you Shastra, but you're so stupid, you don't want to take this, your life is completely miserable, you're a stupid guy. No, you became angry. You cannot control your anger because it's not going like how you want to go. Better to be in proper consciousness in any type of, even you're washing the toilets and you're mopping the floor and distributing prasadam and book distribution is much more easy for your spiritual advancement and much more effective. Otherwise, we can go again under influence of material energy. Sometimes we should chastise also. Sometimes it's working. You can see, Prabhu, what are you doing with your life? This is the last time I asked one person, do you know what are your children doing in the university? The guy with his wife and two teenagers, maybe 12 years old, maybe 12, 14 years old, the girl and boy. And I told Prabhu, do you know what they're doing in the school? He told, what they doing in school? I don't know, what they doing in school? I don't know. You know this about the sex life and abortions and intoxications. He told, I know they smoking, they drinking alcohol, but I don't know about sex life. And when he told about this teenager starting to laughing like this, Of course he know, but at least we should like make this point. Otherwise, they thinking, what is the problem? Everyone live like this. This is the reality. How we can avoid this? This is the reality. The mundane education is like this. The life is like this. We cannot avoid this. But we should tell them this is not proper. This is not like it's not our culture. It is not any culture. It is completely uncultural. We should. Otherwise, who will tell them? This is our responsibility to tell them. Of course, we should collect the donation, we should give them books, but you can see they have all these books, but they don't read, and they thinking this is okay, these guys came, they give some books, I give them $20, and next month, for this month I can be free, I purchase my liberation, $20, $10, $20, $50, that's it, and they, okay, you gave already our donation, very nice. Maybe next month again I ask you. No, we should tell them. We should cut their attachments. Otherwise, they will suffer life after life again and
again. There's a verse in the 8th canto when Lord Vamanadev is asking for only 3 steps of land. Yadricha labhatushdasya tejo viprasya vardhate tat prashamyat yasantoshad ambhase va shushukhranihi. A brahmana who is satisfied with whatever is providentially obtained is increasingly enlightened with spiritual power, but the spiritual potency of a dissatisfied brahmana decreases as fire diminishes in potency when water is sprinkled upon it. So this just relates to what you're saying about like performing devotional service in the mode of passion. If we're like expecting some result, if we're like really fired up, but then we don't get the result, we become bored, we become dissatisfied, we'll fall away from Krishna consciousness. But like you're saying, if we come to the platform of sattva gun, the mode of goodness, and we're just doing our duty no matter what happens, then
only 3 steps
spiritual
of
power
land.
is there.
Only 3 steps of land.
Yeah.
Why are you asking 3 steps of land? You ask me, I can give you Dvipa. Yeah. I can give you full planet, Dvipa. But if I will be not satisfied with 3 steps, I will be never satisfied even with Dvipa. Yeah. Never satisfied. You can see, even people outside, they can understand this. We did this book distribution in South Carolina University. Even people, the students can understand this. They can ask, what are you doing? Like, you're monks, how you live, what is your schedule? Like, they have interest. And we see, we're living simple life, we have simple clothes, we have simple food, especially when you're traveling with Janardhan Krishna Prabhu. You know, this 3 weeks, day after day, you have, oh, Prabhu, what you will cook tomorrow? You know, kichiri, the beetroot kichiri. Oh, Prabhu, what you cooking tomorrow? Kichiri, beetroot, 3 weeks. No, like, even even one day something. Okay, if the kaddish is kichiri, quinoa kichiri, beetroot again, beetroot kichiri, because beetroot is very nutritious and have this potency to give us energy. And this, you doing this. Morning time you take kichiri, and lunch prasadam also kichiri, but it's called kichiri. And this is it's mean, and you do this every day. And you take. When he told me we should take a bath in a parking lot, how is possible? You should pass through in Walmart, and then you should go outside and take a bath on the parking lot. I go, how is possible? At least we should maybe arrange some, see where is some shower or something like this. We should ask. Maybe somebody was, but after a few weeks it became normal. Even after 1 week, it's funny. You go to the parking lot and the people is going around, and this is highways there in front of you, and you're staying with this is a plastic bottle and take a shower, and after passing through Walmart. It is very simple. It is very simple. Very simple life. No need to say this is hotels. No need to arrange all these showers and all this accommodation. You can do this everywhere. Any place, anywhere, everywhere. Just go. We did this in the university. We did this on the beach. We do this in the parking lot. And very simple. And people they asking like, how are we living this? But the point in the beginning it looks like difficult when you go perform some austerity. But after some time it became natural. It's because even if you go to some farm or some village, is in the beginning how we can live without electricity, how we can live this without light, how we can live without this toilet, how we can live like this. But if you don't have another choice, it became natural. They don't have another, and then you can accept this, because before, like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500 years, people living like this only, and they don't complain this. Oh, how it's possible? Because this was natural. But now we can produce all this as so-called very important gadgets and devices and all this facility. But this is unnecessary, because you should spend so much time for earning money, to purchase all these things, to maintain all these things. It's also very difficult. Even Rajagun, you can create all these things, but the Sattva Gun to maintain all these things. This is much more difficult. It's very difficult to organize everything. I know this many examples also when I did this restaurant business. Some person can come to you, oh, I have idea. I want to open restaurant. It is a very great idea because he thinking is very, very beneficial, because you can earn money, restaurant business, every time people want to eat. This means it's not like you sell them something and they already have and they cannot purchase again. It means they can do this every day, because every day you should purchase the food. It means there will be never scarcity of the restaurants and the bars. It means it's only you should make proper work, proper process, and people will come and they will take food from your restaurant. And here, oh, now I understand. I should open the restaurant. And you can invite your friends and your family. You can show, like, see, I have a restaurant. You can see it, and you can sing karaoke, and you can drink like anything, and you can be like a pig, and security not kick out you, because security is my guy, and you are my friend. You can do whatever you like. You can have even a gun. You can do like this, and ecstasy. In Russia is in the common. You can shoot in the air, because you have some position in some police or military. But in another restaurant you cannot do like this. But if you own your restaurant you can do like this. And you have thinking, oh, it's very nice. So many good points like you can organize. And when you organize all this process, and this restaurant, he became happy, or this is working, the people is coming, the profit is going on, and you became famous. And you're thinking, why I need to keep this manager? I should pay him like a big salary. He have salary bigger than other people. Like even you combine like who is the manager of the administrator of this is he have like the biggest salary, and his salary is something and the part of profit, like a percentage. You have like a 5%, 3%, 1%, sometimes 10% for all the profit of all the rest, and sometimes it's big numbers. And he thinking, why I need to pay him? Everything is going nicely. We can kick out him and can be without him because all the process is there. But when it's happening, again everything is collapsed. Because to maintain is very difficult. To organize is very difficult. To create something is very difficult. To make something is very difficult. But to maintain this is much more difficult. Every manager knows this. To maintain the project is very, very difficult. Especially in the beginning when everyone have enthusiasm. Oh yes, let's do it. And they can 10 hours daily, 12 hours daily, and very enthusiastically to do this. But then if you like in Rajagun, we do this, but then again something, the health problem, there's this circumstances, or they don't have inspiration more than usually. In this written in Bhagavad Gita, when the boy, they have attraction to girl, and then his passion, the Rajagun, when he have thinking, we can be together full life, and we have so much emotion, and the beginning is like a nectar. But the end of it is a poison. This means we should change the mode of material nature. We should go to sattva gun, goodness to maintain. We cannot maintain the project and any project in rajagun. It's very, very difficult. Because of that, we should be in sattva gun. Otherwise, it will be very poisonous. It will be very dissatisfied. You will be, why like this? It is not going. No. Because that is every time it should be a combination of Brahmana and Kshatriya. Otherwise it will be difficult. The Kshatriya, sometimes he, like Dhruva Maharaj, he want to kill all the people and cannot stop, and he anger. Because he's Kshatriya, he cannot avoid his nature. But Brahmana came, Swayambhu Manu came, Kuvera came, he told, don't do like this. This karma is there, but you should perform your duty, not so much involved in this anger. The mood of anger. Because of that, we should be very conscious with our prescribed duties to perform this properly. Okay, some questions? Mataji?
I just had a comment about how you were talking about the devotees that the anger that devotees can show. It reminded me of how in Transcendental Diaries, Hari Shori, there's a few instances where he recounts how Prabhupada was super heavy, like extremely like angry with disciples, and he would maintain that anger until disciples would come to the point of like humility and like accepting that anger. And right after, like Hari Shori will recounts how then immediately after he was completely calm. So you can see like it's completely transcendental, and it's literally just for the rectification of the disciple. And so that was kind of the point that Prabhupada was also getting in the purports, that there's a meaning behind this anger, whereas that anger and the mode of passion is just destructive. But this like transcendental anger is completely constructive, and as soon as the disciple like gets it, then the mood is completely changed, like in an instant. That's how I remember Hari Shori, like recounting it, was like immediately after it was done. Because
anger can cover your intelligence. It's like we spoken about the Georgia people. Even these people is very intelligent. From Georgia, from Armenia, from Caucasus, all this Dagestan, they have beautiful poets. They have they very. Even when I was for book distribution in one of region is called Kabartina-Balkaria, it's very, very Muslim area, very, very Muslim area. They're very heavy people. They really, you can see the face of that guy. It looks like he can kill like any very simple. For him it's like a cut the grass. Very, 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 very heavy guys, very heavy guys. And you can go to him thinking, should I go to him or not? We have bodyguard. When we do book distribution, me and Advaita, we have bodyguard. the local person who know everyone, he stays with us because he know like everyone, any moment somebody can kill us, like even with knife, even for them is like one punch, that's enough, because they very powerful, the people, is the wrestlers, the boxers, they very, very powerful, the Caucasus people. And we have our bodyguard, and I think I asked him, can I come to that person? This is very, very heavy guy. He told, you can try, what you think? And I came to him, and he told, oh, very nice, I like these books. I was thinking, externally was very, but inside, he's very meek, very humble, and he's speaking like poems. Because previously people in Russia, they're speaking like poems. Like this is the shlokas. They have some rhythm when you're speaking. This is it's like a song. But previously in Russia, like 100 years ago, 150 years ago, 200 years ago, people speaking in French. Many people, some almost as aristocracy, but some even middle class also, they speaking poems. Like they speaking, but they fluently speaking like poems. They can compose the poem on the way like this. It means they have intelligence. And the people in this Caucasus, there's many people also speaking like this. And this guy who can kill you he's speaking poems. I was shocked. This means the people there is very artistic, very good artists. But because they cannot control their anger, the anger can cover your intelligence. You can kill immediately someone, and you can think only when after. You cannot control anger. You kill the person, and then you can understand what I did, because you cannot control this. And because of that, Russia conquered them. Because they acting like a kshatriya, like if you challenge someone, they cannot deny. They immediately, hey you, and we became immediately angry. But Russians they know how to how to catch them, like a elephant. They have she elephant, and the elephant, the sea elephant, and running to her, and in between they have a big hole, and this fall down this hole and this catch. And similarly, also you can defeat them by your intelligence, because they cannot think. They're very powerful, very powerful, but they cannot control their anger, and this became big impediment. This means anger is there, but we should be very careful to control. Like Dhruv Maharaj, sometimes is required, but don't be in this anger, otherwise you cannot think, you cannot see what is going on. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.